You're abducted by aliens and soon realize it's more of an adoption than an abduction. You're now a pet for a loving alien family. They can't understand you, but they seem to understand your body language and have basic knowledge of what humans need to live and entertain themselves when they're busy. The three aliens smiled and hugged and tossed me an inflatable pool toy. "Thanks, I guess," I said. "It's a flamingo." "Gorp, Bulargaraw," the smallest alien said. "That's Gorp. From what I gather, she, is the equivalent of a moody alien teenage girl. He's got 4 tentacles the size of elephant trunks and a brain encapsulated in a spherical dun, like something straight out of Futurama. The oldest, largest, and smelliest alien sighed. "Gorp, Grabble! Gargel, Blather!" That's Gorp's father, and he probably scolded Gorp for wasting intergalactic credits on yet another inflatable pool toy. "I have a collection of them now. I think they enjoy watching me blow them up and then throw them across the room in frustration. We don't have a pool. I shouldn't gripe. Honestly, Gorp isn't that bad. He takes pretty good care of me, even dotes on me, like I'm the tiniest, fluffiest Pomeranian in a Pomeranian store. This is complete speculation, but I also believe I'm considered spoiled relative to other abducted humans." I met another human on a walk. This homeless guy from Seattle didn't have a single pool toy. I've got 5, so that's something. To be fair, that guy could be a wild human. It's a bit hard to tell these days. Planet Zorp Zoop, I'm not making that up, I swear, is fairly hospitable. The aliens don't need much for an environment. Their think trunks protect them from most everything. Instead, they terraformed it to vary from a lush Panamanian jungle to a boggy Georgian swamp. They even threw some alligators in there for good measure. I'm terrified of alligators. Also, water. I'm glad we don't have a pool. Glorp's mother is another story altogether. From what I gather, their household is completely matriarchal. Anything she says is the word of law. "Gorp sliwekan wakan" is a common phrase. From what I gather, it's something akin to, "You disappoint me." Gorp's trunks get all deflated whenever she says this, and I'll go over and pat his brain shield and whisper soothing things in his voice receptacle. He has no idea what I'm actually saying, but his trunks sometimes pat me back, which I assume means I did a good thing. Gorp's father feeds me regularly. They've got a matter replicator that I used once to make myself a bowl of Lucky Charms. This horrified them. They don't let me touch the replicator anymore, but every once in a while, Gorp sneaks me a bowl of the sugary treat. Classic Gorp. Instead, twice a day, Gorp's father gets me a pound of sliced ham, a milkshake, and a BLT sandwich. He lathers the whole thing in ranch dressing. Who puts ranch on a BLT? You'd have to be some kind of alien to think that's a good idea. They get me vitamin supplements, too. I'm not sure how they manage to figure it out, but they hand me a bottle of Flintstone gummies every month. I hope that somewhere on the alien internet there's a clickbait guidebook on 10 things you'd never guess about keeping a human. Number 7 will shock you, and that Flintstone gummies are number 4, or something. Pool toys are probably number 3. Alligators are hopefully not on that list. Life is pretty casual. I mostly sit on the couch and watch old Western movies. Alien TV has great reception, and every once in a long while I'll tune in to a modern sitcom drama to watch how other humans are portrayed. Most seem to be worse off than I am. Some better, some with pools and other with alligators, but I have Gorp, and Gorp has me, and that's perfectly mediocre.